everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with B. If you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Hopefully, I've got this mic set up so that y'all can hear me. Let's see. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. So it looks like we got two people here right now. Welcome. So glad to have you in. Hi, Margie. Hi, Tita. How are y'all doing? I am working on my mystery painting. That's why I won't show the whole thing. It's just this little bit. I am so close to having this one done. I've got two more squares after this one to do. I'm hoping to get it done this weekend. But yes, I absolutely love this painting. It reminds me so much of Stardust. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff that I knew that I wanted to talk about, and now my mind has just completely went blank. Morning, Granny. How are you? I'm actually working on the dashes on this, which is 317. Tita. Yeah, my mind just completely went blank as soon as I got on here. I should have wrote everything down, but I didn't. I did, however, give the workers on my village a week off so that I could work on this painting because I want to get this one done. I want to start one for Tita's event, or not event, a theme. This one could be part of the theme because of the necklace in it, but I'm not gonna post that on the Facebook just because it is a mystery. Why, thank you, Tita. But I really wanted to get this one done, and so I haven't been working on my unicorn that I called Black Beauty. It's a budget one. I haven't been working on the doors. I've got like 4 or 5 things kitted up right now. But the only time I work on anything else is whenever I'm out and about. I did get a few of my little mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club done, the little animals. So I've got the butterfly done. I'm sorry. The horse I've started on but haven't got it done. And then the dolphins. And I can't remember what the other one was. But I've got 3 of the 6 done. And I just put up those alien ones, and then there is a whole bunch of them right there. But, yeah, this week, I was going to show y'all some pictures. I have got to find my tablet. I misplaced my tablet and don't know what I did with it. So I'm using my phone and my spare phone that I record with. You can kind of see my spare phone in the second camera. So I can't go on my phone and find the pictures to show you. We'll see. Maybe I can. We'll find out if it'll work. Did it take me off the screen? Nope. I'm still there. I wanted to show this to you. I thought it was just so adorable of my granddaughter. The other day, I am sitting in here, and this, oh, come on, see if I can get it in the picture, is what she decided to do. She brought me a McDonald's thing. I'd gotten her chicken nuggets and french fries that day. So after she eats it, she brings in the box filled with blocks and then the little McDonald's fry carton with blocks. And she was like, I brought you some chicken nuggets and french fries. So that was from McRemmy's. I thought that was just so adorable. I am terrible about misplacing my tablet. And the bad thing is you would think since I misplace it so much that I wouldn't use it that much, but I use it all the time. She is absolutely adorable at times. Yesterday, whenever I took Joshua to work, we went on into Fort Smith while he was at work. And I went up to Hobby Lobby to check to see if they had stuff on clearance. I was so disappointed because we did not have anything at our Hobby Lobby that was on clearance. Not anything like that. I did get a Happy Planner that was like 75% off. But other than that, they didn't have any of the diamond paintings on clearance. So I didn't get any. I'll probably check back next week. But anyway, we were leaving and I told her, I guess we will go over to Dollar Tree to kill some time because we had about 45 minutes. I go up there, or I have the ability to go into Fort Smith once a week because I'm already heading that way. So I'll check back next week and see. But as we were leaving, I told her we'll go over to Dollar Tree to kill some time until your uncle gets off work. And she was just so excited about it. And then we get out in the car and we hadn't even pulled out of the parking lot. And I look back and she is sound asleep. I tried waking her up a couple times and she was out. She had been going nonstop all day long since her mama dropped her off. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just go and park at my son's work and wait on him to get off work. She was so disappointed because she didn't get to go to the Dollar Tree. So next week, I'll make that the first stop after we drop him off at work. I really want that. If they have that big Diamond Dots fish one, that is the one that I am really looking for. I've got Sneaky Cat. I've got a few of the other ones that are there, but I don't have That Diamond Dot's a C one, and I really wanted to get it before, but I just couldn't make myself spend the $50 on it, even if it was on 40% off. So that is the one that I'm wanting. So hopefully I will be able to get it if it goes on clearance. I'm going to grab a drink of coffee. Yeah, it's all the way back there because I'm sitting at my other desk today because this is set up on a different desk. But I love this coffee cup. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but it says, "Follow your dreams, they know the way." And I'm going to have to buy me another warmer pretty soon because the button on my coffee cup warmer is starting to get I really want to see that unboxing, Tita. Because that is the one that I'm most definitely going to try to get. But the button on my little warmer is getting hard to push to turn it off, so I'm going to have to get me a new one. But I've only had that one about 4 years, so I paid like $10 for it. So I've gotten my use out of my warmer. I will definitely be checking for the next 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks anyway. Unless my son gets a different job. If he does, then I may not get to go up there. But so far, they haven't called him back. So I'm sure he'll still be up there for the next few weeks. But yeah, Remy has been so hyper the last few times that she's been here. She's nonstop, and then I've started making her go lay down and take a nap about 1 o'clock. Because if I don't, I'll start cooking dinner about 6:30, and I'll go in there and she is sound asleep, and whenever she's out, you cannot wake her up. She will not get out of that bed. So she started taking a nap about 1 o'clock every day to keep her from falling asleep. But I did get, I don't know, I didn't do an unboxing on these or anything, but I'll show them to you real quick. These are really the only thing that I got other than an outdated Happy Planner, or actually it's 2 months of it are outdated, but I just got some more stickers. I know it's hard to see in here, but they're basically ones that, let me see if I can, come on, mouse. Move this out just a little bit so I can see you. But it's got the little dates stickers so that you can change the dates on some of these outdated planners and stuff. It's got vacation, time for a fresh start, don't forget, just little planner things. And then you've got your summer one, which says grilling and chilling. Mondays should be optional. Hump day, cheers, eat cake. Just has a bunch of different little things. And then it's got the days of the week, so you can change those in your planners. The months, And then just little things that are more seasonal and date related. It's got all the holidays, to do appointment reminders, meetings. It's got a whole one for happy holidays, celebrate. Now, I believe this one has one for your long weekends, vacations, more of the numbers for the months. That's about it on that one. I went to see her yesterday, and she is doing a lot better. She was talking to me. She's not congested anymore. So she's doing a lot better. I was pleasantly surprised because I was really worried about her last week. She knew who I was. She didn't seem too confused. I got her a cherry limeade, which she loves cherry limeades from Sonic. So I took her one of those, and I did get her a soft pretzel, but she didn't eat it. She, ever since her surgery, she hasn't really been wanting to eat that much. So she'll drink almost anything. She'll drink the shakes and stuff. So that's mainly what's been giving her nutrition. But she was doing a lot better. She was talking to me a lot yesterday. So hopefully she's on her road to recovery for that. But anyway, we got our Valentine's holiday here. And this one's just the different seasons. We got the St. Patrick's Day, which I end up using a lot of those. Easter ones, Mother's Day, spring. I love these little houses in these. I think that's the main reason that I bought this book, was just for those little houses. Just some little spring colors. Then you've got summer. And then the 4th of July. Vacation time, I guess. Beach. And then you get into the fall ones. But I use these in my planners. I don't do this a whole lot on here. Here's the Christmas ones. And these were 40% off. Some more of the little houses. I love those. And then you've got your months. And then it's got all the holidays again. And that's it. But these were originally $8.99 and they were 40% off. So I got 2 of those books, and that is all that I got while I was at Hobby Lobby. That's my problem with Hobby Lobby. I walk in there, no matter if they have clearance or not, I end up buying something anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll get the scan done, and then once she's completely healed, they're going to try to go back in there again and get the rest of that kidney stone out, because it was so big that they had to do it in 2. They couldn't do it just in one surgery because just her age and everything, it wasn't feasible for them to be able to do it, and that's the reason that they just couldn't go in and do a major surgery to just take the whole thing out. But Yeah, she seemed to be doing a lot better yesterday. I was very happy about that. I did wear my mask because she was diagnosed with COVID last week, which she's just had a really hard time lately. And they said that she would be pretty much out of quarantine tomorrow. So I did wear my mask, washed my hands after I left, all that. But because I really do not want to get that again. I have had it twice that I know for sure. Once was a maybe, but I blame Lexi for most of those. Because at the time, the first time I got it, she was working at the nursing home. And of course, I was around her and all that. And then the second time that I got it, she was at the hospital and got it. And then I got sick the next week. So I blame her for the first two times. The first time that I got it, I would not have even known that I had it, other than the fact that I lost my sense of taste and smell. Because at the time I was a shift manager at McDonald's. And I had somebody drive through. And the person that was in the back drive, I was doing the window that hands out the food. And the person in back drive said, "Be careful, you might get a contact high off of that one." And I didn't smell anything at all. Nothing. And I was like, if it was that strong and they were warning me about that from the back window, you would think that I would have smelled something. And then I didn't think anything about it. And then a little bit later, I went on break and realized I couldn't taste anything that I had. So, and it was almost time for me to leave anyway. It was almost the end of my shift because I had to take my break late that day. And they were sending people home early because we just didn't have the business. It is. I love having my coffee every day. I still drink my coffee every day, but I couldn't taste any of it. I hate it when stuff like that happens, Granny. But yeah, so I went ahead and went and got tested, and it was positive. So, but yeah, that at that time they made you take 2 weeks off. Luckily, both of my jobs at that time, I was a shift manager at McDonald's. And then I also worked at the job that I work at now. And yeah, see, that is the only sign that I got of it that time. And then the second time I got it, I stayed in bed for almost 3 days. I couldn't get warm. I was coughing, whole 9 yards. It's just amazing how different it was each time. And then my brother had it And it actually ended up putting him in the hospital. Of course, he didn't tell me until it was time for him to come home. He didn't tell anybody. But anyway, he had it so bad that he was in the hospital, and whenever he needed to ride home from the hospital, he called me. By then, he was testing negative, but he had been in there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and the doctors told him that she was surprised he made it as sick as he was. But it is just amazing how different it is, even the same person. So, yeah, I was lucky the first time. Both of my jobs paid me while I wasn't there. So, it worked out really well. And during that time, our job gave us some really good benefits by coming into work and stuff. Okay, Granny, we'll see you back in a few minutes. But yeah, it can be really different for every person every time. What else was it? There was something else that I was gonna. Oh, and I don't think that person is here today, but I was gonna say, if you happen to watch the replay, you sent me an email saying that your pets weren't on there and you resent the pictures. I did get it this time, so I will be adding them to the pet parade little video, and if I get enough pets on it, I'm going to make a little short out of it to put on the shorts reel. And if we get so many, I'll start doing them in little sections throughout the videos on my Coffee Chat and WIPs. Yeah, there's a lot of different strains out there. And I've actually had my shots for it, but I still got it. That could have been why I didn't get as sick as the others, as my brother and stuff. But completely different subject here. I know I'm switching back and forth. Yes, so true. But anyway, I've got a few more pets to add to the pet parade. And I really do think that's why I didn't get as sick. I'd already had the shot both times whenever I did get it. Our job didn't actually make you take the shot, but they gave you extra money for getting the shot. Every time I hear about your squirrel thoughts, Tita, and this is just something that my son used to do. He used to love squirrels for some reason. And Lexi one time was telling me that she was talking to him on the phone one day, and she just yelled out "squirrel," and he said that he was just looking around whenever she said that, looking around for a squirrel, and she's on the phone with him. She's not even in the car. But every time think of the squirrel. My son used to love those. Love squirrels. I don't know if he still does, but. Okay. Did I get all these? I'm sure I will find more as soon as I put this away. Just like the little alien. I don't know. What do y'all call? If I can. I have such a hard time putting it up on the camera whenever it's like this. But what do y'all call that symbol? That I call that the alien symbol. Okay, let's see. That's 16, so I'm going to get those back out. That's a good name for it too. This one, I know this sounds bad, but whenever Lexi was pregnant the first time in like her 9th month, I used to call this one Lexi because at the time she was so skinny. She was really, really skinny, and then she got pregnant with Mo, and that's what it basically looked like to me. So I always call that symbol Lexi. But yeah, she was telling me the other day, she was like, 2 more months and this baby gets his eviction notice. So she is definitely ready to have the baby. And it is a boy. I was hoping that it would be a girl, but it is a boy. All of my grandchildren, but one, are boys. Thank you so much, Tita, for stopping by. I really enjoyed you stopping by. We will see you next time. Take care, and I hope you find lots of deals. But yeah, where did it go? I missed a whole bunch of these. I am bound and determined that I am going to finish this weekend. In fact, whenever I get off work tonight I might have to stay late. Maybe tomorrow night. Whenever I get off work, I might come in here and do a WIP and chat and try to finish a little bit more on this painting. Because I want to start. I know this is bad. I've got all of these older paintings that I have, but I want to start on one of the newer ones for Tita's event. And of course, it's a bigger one. Of course, it's a bigger painting. In fact, it's a lot bigger than what I thought it was. I don't know why I thought that it was going to be smaller. It says the size. That Castle Wolf that I unboxed yesterday, that one is the one that I want to do for Tita's event, and then it'll also give us a castle for the village. Welcome back, Granny. Okay. We still got about 30 minutes left. Time is still flying by, but at least we got a little bit of time left on here. Okay. I think I got all my aliens done. rabbit ears. That's a good name for it too. I never thought about it looking like that. And then I started to put it away again, and I look down and I see another set that I missed. I do really like that about using the tower system, that you can just pull that color out if you need to. In fact, I'm fixing to do one that for some reason I completely missed it all the way over here, or either that or the drill popped out. I don't know what happened. But I will be so glad to have this painting done. The drills themselves are not bad, but I have a lot of them that are sticking together, and I can't stand that. Okay, 19. So far, the colors that I've been doing in the live have all been good. Let's go ahead and get this one way over here. And this is color 820. It's a really pretty blue. Here pretty soon, as I get enough of my other trays and stuff, I'm going to be getting rid of these little towers that have the little white trays in them. And if I completely get enough of those trays, I'm going to start getting rid of my little suitcases and stuff that I have. But that might be a little bit down the road. But I quit using these one. You can see it a little bit in the camera. I quit using these because I just don't like using these trays that often. These are the little ones. I had an unboxing yesterday on Castle Wolf by DAC. It's I love that painting. I've got 5 more Diamond Art Clubs that I need to do unboxings on. But I'm going to try to get at least one Diamond Art Club unboxing done a week, and at least one of my diamond dots. I've got way too many diamond dots to do as well. But I absolutely love that painting that I did yesterday. It didn't come with the new toolkit, but I love it. Oh, that's something that I was going to talk to y'all about. Okay, y'all know how Granny said that hers was starting to come out the sides. My first one did that after I refilled it. Well, this one, I decided to put wax in it after I got some of the putty out of it. Come on. Trying to get that to where the camera actually sees it right. And now I'm starting to get putty and wax out the side. Haven't got my wax down into where I'm able to use it yet. But so it happened after I refilled this. It wasn't doing that until that point. I still really like the comfort of this pen. And I've ordered some of the stainless steel tips from Diamond Art Club. And once I get them, I'm going to fill one of them with putty and one of them with wax. Because with the putty, sometimes it is too sticky for the ABs. It doesn't want to let go of them. What color am I doing? Okay. So I'm going to fill one of them with wax and one with putty. And then I got an extra one because I used my points to get them. All I had to basically pay for was shipping. So as soon as those come in, I'll show you them and I'll see if they work. I've heard from some people that they work really well. I've heard from some people that they have trouble with them. So I don't know which one, what'll happen, but I will try. And I'm hoping that they do that because this pen is by my Benote pen. And I really do like this one. It's got the metal tip. And I use this one a lot too. I'm going to get another one of these and put regular wax in it instead of the wax that comes with it. Then I have my pink one around here somewhere, but I'm going to try using it for special drills. I do like it a lot better since I put the regular wax in it and didn't leave the ones in it that it came with. They are starting to add the single placers to their new kits. So that if you don't like putty, or I guess if you have an issue with it doing that, they're putting the single placers in there that you can put on the end right here. I don't know if they're gonna eventually add the brass tips to these. Maybe that might help, but if they're still gonna make these out of the plastic, I have a feeling that it's still gonna be the same issue. I've got tape around this one trying to hold it in a little bit more, but it's not working that well. But I think that those stainless steel tips will be in today. So I won't be able to do the unboxing on them till next week, but before I use them, I will show y'all. I'll do a video of me setting them up so to see if they actually work, if the putty and wax actually come out, all that. I do, however, like Diamond Art Club's putty. I just don't like it for ABs. It works really well on the fairy dust. I don't have any trouble with it. Because those little mini dazzles, the ones of the animals, the Animal Kingdom ones, those are all fairy dust drills. I think they have one or two ABs, but other than that, every single drill on those is fairy dust. There's no actual regular drills in it. But maybe they are adding the brass tips to these. It might help, but I just have a feeling it's going to do the same, have the same issue if they keep the rest of it plastic. But their idea of this pen is great. But I was a little disappointed whenever mine started actually seeping out of the side. Since this is the second one that's done that, I know it's not just me. But Lexi ended up getting me a DAC. And I think that one might be my next unboxing. I don't know how soon I'll do that, but it's one of my favorite artists. And then I've got 4 of them that left to do that have the new toolkits in them. But the trays that come with those is well worth it. I absolutely love the new trays as well. I really wish they would sell sets of just their trays. I would buy some of those too. But I do like my butterfly trays, which I know I'm not using on this one, but I already had this one kitted up in this tower. And it was sitting in the living room. And I know Remy knocked it around once because I went in there and I found these 2 top trays were spilled out. That's whenever I decided to go ahead and bring it in the craft room so that she couldn't do that. And then I started working on it again and figured out why I quit working on it. I just need to break down and get one of those peel grinders. Every time I go to order stuff on Amazon or whatever, I always forget to order it. So, I just never get around to getting one of those peel grinders to separate it. And I tried shaking these in a bottle. Actually, not a bottle. I used one of these Harbor Freight things. Put a coin in there, and that works somewhat. But I think a peel grinder will work a little bit better. Let's see. I got a lot of this color. I am just so happy that this is almost done. I'm definitely going to find a place on my wall to hang this one up. If I would have known what it was going to be in the beginning, the frame part that's down here, I would have either put Stardust's name down here or put it up at the top. But I didn't make those plans, and didn't even really think about it whenever I was doing this bottom section here. After I figured out what it looked like. Because this cat could be Stardust's twin if I put a collar with a moon on it. This one could definitely be her twin. I am so tired, and what's bad is I slept really good last night. I really did. I didn't wake up. I had the window open. Had a nice cool breeze in. And it's only supposed to get up to 80 degrees today. I am so happy that it's starting to cool down. So maybe I can start working on my van. The difference in the smaller one, let's see. Where is my, just a second, I'll be right back. I almost knocked my lamp off. But let's see. I've got this in here to kit this up. I'm going to try to do this small little Winnie the Pooh one for Stars event. I'm not really going to enter it. I'm just going to do it just for fun. Okay, so here is the smaller DAC one. And then this is one of the little white trays. So it's quite a bit bigger than these. And then it's like almost double the height of these. So I really do like their trays. And their bigger ones are even better, but for my tower system, if I set them up on the thing, I think that I would prefer to have several of these because I could fit 4 of these in each space instead of 3. But I love these little trays. They're really, really nice. To me, they are very much well worth it. Put that back up there because I'm going to be taking that to work with me. But they are a lot. Even these, they're bigger. So, there's a few of the mini kits that I want to get. There was one, and I can't remember which one it was now. I would have to look on their site. Oh, it was the dragon ones. I really wanted to get the dragon ones, but those sold out. So I didn't get to get those. But I love these little mini paintings that I can take with me. Now, what I'm going to do with them once I finish all of them, I don't know. I may start making little kids' birthday cards and stuff out of them. Because most of the time, my grandkids might get a small gift, but we'll give them some money too so they can go and pick something out of what they want. But let's see. I need to see this one, I need to twist this up. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. So glad that you stopped by. I'm working on my mystery painting from DAC. Wow. All of a sudden we went from 1 in the chat to 3. Welcome. So glad to have you in here. Let's see. I forgot what color I was doing. But yeah, I really do like the new DAC trays. And I bet that they would do really well if they sold those separately. They're not too much bigger, but they are a little bit bigger. I myself don't like really big trays. I do like the art dot ones because they're skinnier, but They're a bigger tray, but they're skinnier. And I think that's mainly if I'm sitting here, especially in the car, and I'm holding the tray, it just fits in my hand better. But I like the bigger trays, but then if I'm setting them down on a table, if I'm traveling with my diamond paintings and stuff, I like the skinnier trays. The dragon. Yeah, I really wanted to get those, but I decided that I wasn't going to get them. And then I finally decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and buy them. And then whenever I went back to get them, they were gone. So I guess that's a sign to me that I really didn't need any more. It does do that, Granny. But if I'm going to use one of the little budget trays, I much prefer these little white ones rather than the green ones. But I'm fixing to give away these eventually. I don't know if I may even start giving away these little towers that hold the little white and green trays like that within the next month or so. Because if I'm not going to use them, I would much rather them go to somebody who is. But I love my butterfly trays. They are great for the tower system, and they fit great for me to be able to take with me. Because I got one. Well, I'm so glad y'all didn't see that. Or at least I hope you didn't. I think I just broke my little lamp, but that's okay. I just took my lamp off of my table and I broke the front of it, so the lighting just got a little darker probably. But for my butterfly trays, I buy these at the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25 each, of course. And I've got like 4 of these, 4 or 5. And they fit very well. I'm opening this up so you can see it. After this, I guess we'll go ahead and go, but okay. But they just fit together. This one, they just open up like this. I better put this up before I spill it too. What color was that? 19. But you just kind of snap these in place. And then these butterfly trays that I've been getting, I can take this with me and it holds 24 of them. And you just set them on the table like this. You can pull them out, put them back in. And there's a storage and tray all in one. So I really like those. But I absolutely love those to be taking them with me. But I'm so glad that the camera was not facing to me going over to my shelf to get this, because I tripped over that and almost fell, knocked my lamp off. I would have had a good little show today. But anyway, it is already 10 o'clock and I have got to get going. I've got to go get ready for work. But I will see everyone next week. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Everyone take care. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Man, can't quit coughing now.